Thanks for tuning in to Bourbon Drop. I'm your host, Myron. Today, we've got Evan Williams Small Batch Veteran Select. This is the American Hero Edition. If you know me and you've been watching this channel, you know I am a big fan of Evan Williams 1783. However, that relationship has been tested with the last bottle. Let's get into it.
Bottle drop, bottle drop, bottle drop.
First of all, let me say thank you to our veterans around the world. We really appreciate what you guys do, keeping us safe at home. And thank you to the veterans who chose this bottle. I am going to read off the names right now. Chaz Koch, Susan Wagner, Mandy Hazelton, Brian Barber, David McCracken, and Laura Jean. This special edition Evan Williams 1783 Small Batch Bourbon has been thoughtfully selected by our 2023 Evan Williams American-made heroes who have dedicated their lives to serving country and community. Evan Williams also donates $75,000 grants to qualified organizations that serve our military veterans. So we really appreciate everything our veterans do for us. We can't thank you enough for the freedoms that we enjoy. And it is a great thing that Evan Williams is able to offer that much money to qualify organizations that look out for military vets, because they really need that help. But without further ado, let's get into the bourbon. So this has been specially selected by veterans. So I want to get into it to see if it offers anything different. As you know, I do like to take a little bit of the neck pour out of it just to see if it changes a little bit, because sometimes I think that neck pour can kind of taint it a little bit, just to let it open it up a little bit. But let's go ahead and get into it. Now, what I was saying in the intro was that my relationship with Evan Williams has been strained a little bit. It's been tested a little bit. The Evan Williams 1783, the last bottle that I got, it's a great bottle. Don't get me wrong. It's got some really good fruit notes. It's got some really good strong vanilla notes. It's got a little bit of like cinnamon sweetness to it. But the last bottle I got, and you guys know I struggle with that peanut note, it was overwhelming with peanuts. I mean, I couldn't. That's why I don't have it here now, because I had to try and get rid of it. You guys know I do not like pouring things down the drain. For it to be a drain pour, it has to be really bad. But, you know, I do like Evan Williams. I do like their flavor profile. Most of that flavor profile was there. However, it just was too peanut forward. Let's get into the nose of this one. Ooh, nice fruits, nice berry on the nose. You get a little bit of citrus. It's a really nice light fruit. A little bit of citrus. And that's pretty much it, man. Let's get into the palate, because I want to see if it offers anything better, anything less, hopefully not, than a typical 1783. That's a little different from the neck pour. It's got some fruit. It's got a little bit of like that cinnamon that was on the nose is in the palate. A touch of that clove note. There is a slight bit of nuttiness. It's very well rounded. This is much more rounded than the regular Evan Williams. I'm not picking up like really any sharp notes. There is a little bit of char on the back, but I'm not picking up any sharp notes. The finish is quick though. It's quite thin on the palate, and the finish is quick. Let's go back in for a nosing. I don't know. It's got a really nice berry note. It's a really nice like vanilla, a really nice berry note. It's got some of that cinnamon. Let's go back into the palate one more time. Yeah, it's thin. It's thin. I'm. It's good though. I'm starting to get a little bit of like a caramel popcorn note. It's like a really light caramel popcorn. It's got a touch of savoriness to it. Some of that cinnamon has stuck around. Wow. Yeah. But it's thin and it's quick. It gets on the palate and then it leaves the palate. Those flavors are there. Just trying to pick up more of the sweet notes. Kind of like a sweet tea now, going across the mid of the palate. And a little bit of char. Just a touch. And now it's gone. It's gone. Look, 1783 is one of my absolute favorites in that $20 category. I was actually able to pick this up for $21.99. So I am not expecting it to wow me, to knock my socks off, but I had to give the Veterans pick a try. I am glad that I did that. Let's get into the breakdown. Is it worth the chase? And the only reason why I'm saying is it worth the chase is because it is a Veterans pick, so that makes it a special edition release. So special edition releases, they aren't typically on the shelves. This does say it's their 2023 release. I'm gonna have to say no. It's 1783. I mean, it's good. Yes, it's good. The flavors are quick. They hit the palate and then they leave. The finish doesn't hang around for a long time. The flavors are good, but it's 1783. It's very good, but it just hits and it's gone. Would I pay over retail for it? No. If I can't find this, even though I think this is a more balanced version of 1783, if I can't find this, then I'm probably just going to pick up another bottle of 1783. It's just that simple. They're sitting on the shelves all the time. Would I give it to a new bourbon drinker? Definitely. You know me. This is 90 proof. I don't think a new bourbon drinker would have a problem with it. I think a new bourbon drinker would actually get along with it very well. It doesn't have any bite. It's very easy on the palate, very easy on the nose. It's got some sugar sweetness. Like I said, it's got some of that caramel popcorn sweetness that I started to pick up. A little bit of that cinnamon, a little bit of that clove. And that citrus that was on the nose is very pleasing too. So I think a new bourbon drinker would like this. Will it always be on the bar? I'm probably going to drink it. I mean, I do like it. If I see another one, will I pick it up? I will pick this up over the normal 1783. If they don't have this, then I'll just get the regular 1783. Is it better than the regular 1783? Yes. By miles, no. But it is better. And with that being said, let the whiskey flow. Never run out unless you head it to a drop. Till next time.